Earth signs, how you doing? Taurus, Virgo and Capricorn. We're going to do you a general karmic reading and see what energies are around you guys at this period of time. I've got the moment before and the moment after tarot decks. So I'm just experimenting, so you'll have to give me just a moment just to warm up, just to see what messages come out through the moment before, because I haven't really used them very much, as you may have seen through some of the readings that I've done, guys. Hope that you're all alright. But we're going to have a look at a general reading. I've actually got the House of Oshun. Is it? I can never pronounce. The House of Oshun. She makes me laugh. I actually really like her as a tarot reader. She's really funny. So I think a lot of you may already know her. So you could go across to her channel and say that I said hi. That would be great. But anyway, Earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Let's have a look at the moment before and see what happens. It doesn't have to come across as you know me by now. I kind of like add as much messages as that I can, so they will be generalized around everything that goes on within your lives, really. So let's see. So Earth signs, Taurus, Virgo and Capricorn, show me the moment before of what happened before in their dilemma, the karmic energies of what happened before. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. So something definitely happened at home. Someone just started renovating. I think you might have started renovating around the home. You may have realized that you're in some kind of bind between the soulmate and also a twin flame relationship. But I feel like you live with this person. So a lot of you live with them. So whatever's going on, you're living in it. So you're living in a home, right? So home from home. I feel home from home. I'm feeling settled. So this would be a marriage or a strong commitment that you've got if you're in a relationship. If not, I feel that you're just moving things around the home, trying to organise your time and your space between work and also your soulmate. Okay? I just heard gift. It's like I feel like I'm being gifted something, a gift, or giving a gift. Listen, no, but a gift. Something that's a gift. I keep hearing gift or gif. Or sending someone one, what are they called? Emoji gifts, are they? Gifts? I think someone likes emojis, or looking into something to do with the gift. I'm also picking up the film, The Gift, with Keanu Reeves, was it? The Gift, that was in The Gift? That was a strange film though, right? If I can remember. But let's see, Earth signs, what happened before. But this is before. So before, you moved in with someone and you're living with them. So Taurus, Virgo, fire sign, 100%. Leo normally for me. You've got lion there, so lion. So this is like settled. You feel settled for some reason. Settled. Well, a fire sign definitely feels settled. But we're doing Earth side readings. So side, I feel like side by side. Something side by side. Or like a side iron. Someone's my rock is what I'm feeling. Rock. So what happened before? Well, it feels like you've moved in. So there's nothing bad that I can start saying to people, that you've moved in, that you're living presently with a lot of family stuff also that would be going on, that you're learning a lot about. I think that there's a lot of passion that seems to be going on, well, under the roof. So if you're cross-watching someone, I'm sorry, but, you know, there is a lot of phallic stuff that's going on under the roof. Quite a lot of it. So if you're a mother or a father, okay, and you know that you're obviously there's things going on under the roof, then I'm, well, sorry to say, or I'm here to say that, yeah, that's happening. Okay. Before with Earth signs, you've got Aries now. Wow, you've got some strong characters out. Someone stood up. You see, an emperor doesn't never sit down. He tells people to sit down, more or less. Okay, but guiding, following, this person stood up to say something at home that they either agree with or that they don't agree with. Okay, so if there's someone in your dynamic of what happened before, it's more than likely the matriarch or the person that owns the company and house pretty much stood up to say something about this. So if you were in some kind of dilemma around that and you stood up, I keep hearing stood up, like, oh, I heard that I was stood up but now I'm back. I was stood up but now I'm back. I've got your back. Someone's got your back, or back up. Someone's got your back up. It might also be a Pisces. I don't know why, but I'm picking up the lamb on here. The lamb, okay? So it might be the lamb. I keep picking the Lamb Hotel. The Lamb Hotel. Some of you, that's in Ely. So if you're, obviously a lot of people from America, but in Britain, there's a place called Ely. Ely Cathedral. Okay, it's a city. But the Lamb Hotel, because this to me looks like it's a hotel. I think a lot of you are saying, listen, this is like a hotel. This is like a hotel. There's so many family members here that are standing up and having their say that it feels like a hotel at the moment, that I'm having to move loads of stuff around. The bedroom quarters, I would say, are the main factor of moving things around the bedroom, okay? Moving stuff around the bedroom. I think someone likes to move a lot of stuff around because I think someone physically had, like, something happened, but because there was three, okay? There was three people or three main factors to what happened under this roof, okay? And the three main characters have all got something to say about what's going on at home, okay? Where's business? Well, business is at home. I think that your person more than likely works as a cleaner, or they work at home, or they're a housewife or house man. Because these are, I don't know why, but I'm not picking these up as men. I'm picking these up as women. Okay? That there's two strong, like your person could be a very strong person, but I think that there's two strong characters at home. Because it's kind of counterparts, King of Wands and the Emperor. Okay, let's see. But I think that there's a lot of stuff that's going on around this Four of Wands. That you are organising your time more efficiently. You are more than, well, in love, for sure, in love. Okay. In love with the person that's standing up in order to support, but I feel these two energies are actually supporting one another. There's a lot of, seems to be a lot of support from your soulmate as well, that may be standing up against things that are going on in the family, because there would obviously be certain dynamics that happen in life, and I feel this Emperor energy is the person that's standing up in order to say, listen, because it feels like the Leo energy here for me is taking a seat, and the Aries energy, whoever, it doesn't, please don't go by star signs, but is standing up, okay, as if to say, well, I'm standing up for this relationship, so all of the stuff is on my back, so all of the decisions are on my back, and I think it is slightly weighing someone down, but they're persisting to go forward. So all of the plans, the dates, the arrangements, I'm picking up a marriage arrangement for some, like an arrangement, arranged marriage, okay? But I'm also hearing that the person that you're with is the person that has all their plans on their back, meaning they're the one that has to organise the date, where to go. It's kind of like someone asks someone all the time, as if to say, well, I'll leave it all up to you. And this person's saying, well, it looks like it's all up to me then. I'm going to have to stand up and say, right? I'm going to have to stand up and say, that's what I'm feeling. And what they're standing up to say is I'm the person that will protect you and also look after the house and the organisation of like where we're going to go out on a date, when we're going to go shopping, all that kind of stuff. The travel plans. There's another one. There's another. Okay, so two by two. So the person at home would definitely be Libra, I would say. Okay, would definitely be a Libra. There's a Libra that's here, that's standing. It feels like Eyes Wide Shut. There's another film, Shut. Something shut, or someone shunned someone out. I feel like a family member feels shunned out and pushed out. I feel like a lot of you, okay, are going through something very strong, or this can, as a reflection of what I'm going to try to focus this on, is what's going on with like children and people that you live with. That there is someone of a mother that feels shunned out all the time, okay, but it would be a person, but generally feels shunned out, okay, and that they're being put out, and it's kind of like an avoiding energy of trying not to witness something, try not to see. There's a witness as well. Wow, so this is coming out for a lot of readings at the moment. I think a lot of people are going through these court appearances. Okay, there's a court appearance as well, that it's like legal, something legal. Regal. I heard regal. The regal? Someone likes to smoke regals, right? Or seagulls. Seagulls. Or listening to, what was his name? Seagull? I forget what his name is. John Seagull, was it? Let's see what happened with the earth signs. What happened with the earth signs? Tell me the moment before what happened with the earth signs. We will go on with using the other deck, but what happened with the earth signs? Okay, sorry, but that was a clump. Someone was a clump, or someone had a thump. Someone's had a thump. It might have been thumper. Someone doing something, and that's the rabbit. That's a rabbit, right? Rantin' rabbit or rantin' rabbit, and there's a thump, and someone had a thump. Like a clump. I don't know why I'm picking up clump. Okay, that turned over. So you got Virgo. So there's Virgo. That was already in the deck that turned over before. So Virgo. This came out through, I forget whether it was water signs or air signs, but someone was suffering through, well, it was like clinical depression or mild depression, or like, that was definitely coming out, and that's in the same place of some kind of like feeling shunned out and pushed out. Okay, that I feel lonely in this connection because there's a lot of strong characters that are actually getting on with their lives also. Okay, so if that's really relating to that reading, that was coming out where people here were in a soulmate relationship and they were together at home. Okay, and they were. And I think what's happening is the same kind of like reflection of cards, that there is a person in your energy that feels pushed out from a family relationship, and it could be a parent that is trying to find stuff out, but that energy really came through of like feeling shunned out, locked out, but some of it came through as like a depressed. Clinically depressed can be also. Okay, clinical depression can really show its form in where people try to hide that depression, you know, so they can really start to isolate themselves, but they can also I don't know what's the best way to put certain things, but like not put on a show, but obviously life has to go on, and I feel that there's something where someone shows themselves as not really how they're feeling. Their internal feelings are getting mixed up by this depression feeling of isolation that's happened for a long time, and it's causing a lot of confusion here between the strong characters, and I'm sorry, I don't mean strong and weak. It feels like this person feels that they are like having to bend over backwards for these strong characters here, but also at the same time for some of you that's just coming through as like feeling shunned out from this strong relationship, marriage that's going on at home. Okay, and the work and the business and the having to run it and the daily chores and the stuff like that, and it's all happening, but there's definitely an energy, and it doesn't have to be Virgo if you're watching Virgo, okay, but there is someone that feels locked out from an energy that they just can't see their way out. This person is really trying to find themselves, okay, and there can be a lot of depression that's like, I just heard headed your way or something, or heading your way. Something's heading your way, because it feels like a beheading. I don't know why. Beheading. What happened before? So someone was going through that specifically, that they're having to find their way through these people and these characters here that are 100% fire signs, but they don't have to be. They can be, like me, I have a masculine in Aries, okay, that's in my Jupiter, so please make sure you check out your Jupiter signs, okay, but very strong characters here, and it feels like this person feels weak around these characters, but they're also learning a lot by these characters because they're finding their way, and it's all pushed towards these characters here that have all that burden on their shoulders that they have to stand up in order to this could be a child that's going through this for a lot of you, okay, it could be someone's child, but also cross watchers, it can be the child for the mother, okay. But generally I feel like these characters, that it could well be you that you're cross watching for, that this could be a child that you're helping out, okay, that you're helping. There seems to be a lot of help and support for this energy here for a lot of you. It feels like an energy that could well be like a feeling of badness through the person that could be suffering through depression, but it also feels like support and help by these characters here, okay? Because there's a lot of characters. There seems to be like a lot of characters in your life. Because I heard caricature, meaning like there are chores and you've got to do chores and you've got to do this and you have to do that and you have to do this. And this person, I think that they're really fighting through their depression to try and feed from the fire here, okay, to ground themselves. And I just heard caricature as in chores. There's a lot of chores to do for a child as well, okay. Or this person does a lot of chores. And it can, for some of you, this is opposite, where this is a mum, okay, and they do a lot of work for their children that are in relationships, okay, that are in twin flame relationships. They're all standing up and they're all going on their way and they're leading their own lives. This won't be for everybody because you might relate a lot to the other message, but this person here, for some, is the mum that's going through either a court appearance. And that's what you went through, and you're more than likely still going through that because it's kind of like fixated on the timeline still, okay? Because it feels like a lot of Stillness of Heart by Lenny Kravitz, right? But stillness seems to be a lot of stillness still. Also by Lionel Richie, that one's coming through. Meaning like this mum here could do a lot of chores and a lot of things for their children that are in relationships and stuff at home, and they're having to stand up as well, but it's draining them at the same time. Because it feels like someone could have this depressive state where 1 minute they're very low, and then the next minute they're very like bubbly and high, and it confuses this energy to say, I can't engage in your energy. I don't know like where you are. And this person's kind of like, well, I'm right here. I'm right here in it, so I'm here, right? But these kind of like people are kind of like saying, well, where are you now then? Because I keep picking up this energy of like, where are you? Where are you in this relationship, or where are you? But I don't feel that that's a relationship. I think this is another person. Show me the earth signs. What's been going on with the earth signs the moment before? So we'll try and generalize it again very soon. Let's just get some more cards. So you've got Aquarius. You see, this person could be Aquarius Virgo. And the Aquarius Virgo could have a lot of same star in like a lot of placements in other people's as well. There's a lot of placements that are placed karmically for you guys, where you will look into your family and to your partner and their partners and realize that a lot of people have got fire, Virgo and Aquarius, very strongly Virgo and Aquarius in their chart, very strong, okay? Now this could be a mother that is Virgo Aquarius, or it's, for some of you, it's the child that is Virgo Aquarius, okay? But there's a lot of support and a lot of healing that someone's doing as well through noticing what's happening with their family, okay? This person is noticing a lot about what's happening here, and through that energy they're realizing that a lot of their kids are in stable full-time commitment relationships. But what this energy for you guys is saying to me is that this person is following the star. Following the star. Now it doesn't have to mean following an Aquarius, it just means they're following a star here, which is like born, like something's born, something was born, a child was born in your dynamic recently, fairly recent, or Reese, or the child's name Reese, or something Reese, okay? And I think I picked that up in another reading, but I said Reese's, right? But reasoning, but Reese, okay? And I think that there was a child born and recently, okay? And what it's doing is, this person is also witnessing a lot through becoming a nan or a grandma as well. Granny or grandma, okay? And because they're a granny and grandma, they're seeing the light shine from that energy. The light shine. I heard light shine or moonshine. Whoa, moonshine. Someone likes to drink or is making moonshine. Moonshine. Or was. Or still is. This is like a cup of moonshine. Okay, moonshine. Drinking. I think this person also drinks. I'm sorry, it might not be moonshine. I think this person also drinks quite a lot, or they use some kind of substance to make them feel better, like medicine. Because this is like a medicine man, and I'm picking up like they seek out medicines to help them through a depression, or they drink to suppress feelings of depression to get them through. I think that that's what they're seeking, is some kind of depression that's there. But for some people, they use this drink to like get over something, meaning if it ruminates around someone's mind a lot of stuff that they have to do, in order to be able to stand up and compare themselves to this energy here, I think that there's someone that's either one, seeking tablets or medical assistance, okay, or they drink in order to cover up that feeling of depression that can be a loneliness without children, okay, and because they're doing that, they're also raising their vibration here by suppressing the feeling, okay, suppressing it. Definitely picking that up through this energy here, suppressing. Because the star hasn't stepped into anything yet, that she's just here, just standing there, is just standing there. She hasn't actually taken a cup, and I'm picking up cups of drink there. I'm picking these up as cups of drink. Okay, choice, cups of choice, pots of wonder and pots of taste. Someone likes pot noodle. I don't know what people would call it in America. We call them pot noodles here. They're like easy. They're just a pot, and then they just got what do you call it? Not rice, but we can have rice. But you just put hot water in it, and it's made you a kind of like a very quick meal. And I think this person likes things very quickly. That I keep picking up like something very quick and easy, just like quick and easy. I think that when you make this food for this person, okay, they're just like, yeah, just or for two, it's this person that does that. Like, I'll do that just very quickly. Let's just get that very quickly, and we'll do that very quickly, and we'll do that very quickly too, and this very quickly. There is someone that has this low side, high side to them, okay, where they because this could be some people might see it as bipolar or something, okay, that has this energy around them of like 1 minute they can be very low and they can say something from a low vibration, and what they say at high vibration can be very high, like from the star energy, from like very like sporadic, and you're like, whoa, 1 minute you was like down and you said something, and then the next minute you're like, oh hi. You know, sorry, earth signs, but that's definitely the general feeling I'm getting around this. It's like on their own, I feel that they do use drink or something to rate, because I keep picking up that they use something to raise their mood, that someone might have mood swings, okay, and it's very difficult for someone to engage, and that's why there's twos here, that someone at 1 minute is low and the next minute they're high, but all of a sudden it's covered up for a lot of society, where they probably go into society and everything's great and blah, blah. I'm really not slating anyone. I'm just saying that's the feeling that I get from the cards. It's that it's higher and lower than life. This is higher and lower, higher and lower, high and low, high and low. Okay, high and low. I think someone is suffering from a like clinical depression that people might not tell people, you know, because they might not be able to admit it or know, or they do know, but it's private. Okay, but I'm sorry, but people are coming to a tarot card reading. and that this person likes privacy. They like their privacy, or these people like their privacy. It's two. This can be a mum or a woman also, or a man, that's going through this, that likes their privacy, for one. For two, this person could be the mother or father of these here that's happening under the roof. And because that's happening, these people like their privacy, for an energy here that likes to be seen as probably interfering in a relationship here. Okay? Which is seen by this energy. That's why it's looking at two. You know, it's seen by both angles, that these people here know this energy here, and this energy here knows this. Okay? And this energy seeks guidance and vibration from these people. But at the same time, these people are standing up for their own relationship and trying to cut out this energy here that's confusing one from a low to high vibration. Okay? And that's a general karmic energy that you guys have got around you at the moment, or did have and still have. Still have. Because if you did have, you would still have. And there's no breakup here. There's just a learning to compromise of state of mind by being able to stand up for oneself in order to calm the energy down by not physically demanding. Okay, demanding. Because I don't pick up any physical demanding to know. But I do by this energy, you see. I feel these energies of fire here seem to know more because they seem to be more wise characters. I know a hermit is very wise. Okay, so I'm picking this up for some of a I don't know, it could be a younger or older, because Aries can be a very wise person. Okay. So I'm picking up two different flavours, really, two different things. That this person is confused by these energies, and these energies know these people, this person here, and their behaviour. Trust me, these people here know the behaviour, what happens, and they know that someone that these people can be avoiding. Okay, not avoiding, not confrontational, but they realise and they understand. So there might be where you could see people possibly not ignoring people, but there's just not so much time spent with these energies here, because these people more than likely own their business and their company, and they're in a twin flame soulmate relationship that's very strong. Okay, and that this energy here give me one more card, please, for what's been going on with Earth signs. What's been going on with Earth signs? Okay, the Wheel of Fortune. So it's locked in place. It's locked in place. There's a lot of internet stuff that someone does as well. There's researching internet medicines and researching. I keep picking up Reese. The name Reese. Search. Reese. They keep saying Reese. Police. I don't know why I heard police. Or please. Someone is very apologetic as well in the relationship. They apologise a lot. They say sorry. They do. I think that they seem to apologise a lot. It's not a bad energy, guys. I just feel like they're very apologetic, but it feels like someone falls over their feet, like trip over their words kind of thing, that they probably say things before they finally think it through, or they think things through way too much and then they speak. I think that when an energy here thinks, they think of certain things and they go really inward about stuff in their mind, and then all of a sudden you might see them just say something just abruptly, like, whoa, where on earth did that come from? You spoke, or you said sorry, but this energy is really giving me that feeling of like low high. low high. It's because I'm picking up like raw hide, hide and seek, or raw. Something's raw. Someone likes raw meat or raw vegetables, or something's raw. I'm picking up a Leo energy for some as well, like it's a Leo Virgo for some, because I keep hearing raw. Like all of a sudden, I think, oh, okay, I'm picking up two. Some people, this person also cries as well. I can hear at night sometimes, or they hear a crying of a child or something. They're trying to protect a child. But I'm also picking up raw, as in like hide, meaning like they hide, but then all of a sudden they roar, and it's kind of like, ooh, where did that come from? Like, where did that like aggression come from? Because one moment you were down, and then the next minute you're like, sorry, Jackal and Hyde. Jackal and Hyde. I keep picking up Jackal and Hyde. Jackie, the name Jackie, or, well, Jackal and Hyde. Jackal. Jacqueline. I'm also picking up crackling. I think they hear crackling is what you get on meat. Okay, I think people know, but I'm from the UK, so I really don't know. Crackling, like because it's the skin that kind of like you put salt on, and you rub salt into the skin, and then when it cooks, it comes up pork scratchings, right? But scratching. I think someone's scratching. Someone could have mice or something. They hear a scratching, or something's catching. Something seems to be catching someone. I think this person also tries to catch someone's attention by a low mood. And then when someone doesn't get things from a low mood, they realise all of a sudden they're very high mood, and it's kind of like, well, you've caught my attention. But I think that if this person says things out of their depression state, the high mood really does confuse someone a lot. It confuses them a lot because they don't know where to go, you see. I know this energy is like not knowing where to go, but it's facing towards not knowing where to go, where I'm going to have to stand up and say something if you don't calm down. You know, if you don't calm down, if you don't like... I think that's bipolar depression that someone does quite a lot. Okay, well, so that's that. Sorry, guys, if those messages do hit home for you, please keep in mind that they are general and that they are channeled messages, and that people come here for me to channel a message through a card. Okay, so then we will now go on to the moment after, and just show me just very quickly, just for a few cards, that is going to go on from the 19th until the end of January, sorry. But we will be doing February's very soon. Okay, so for Earth signs, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus, show me general energy around them now until the end of January. What happens now? So what happens now is that these are people also that are sleeping with one another. Okay, they are sleeping with one another, and they're also helping as well. It's a bit like help. There's a lot of rest that these people... There's a retirement fund as well that someone's looking into, retiring. Someone wants to retire, or that when they retire at home and they come home, they're extremely exhausted because they work real hard. Okay, this is coming across as your partner for some, but you also, I think you'll both sleep together because you're both like, you've got this energy of where... Sorry, I'm going to stick with the channeled message. That someone wants to retire, okay? Someone wants to retire because they're looking into here also a retirement home or a retirement place. This would be, let's sell everything up. Let's sell the house that we've got with a family in it. We are possibly going to have to leave children behind, or can we bring them with us? But whatever that is, we are more than likely looking into selling this property and this home so we can move in the future. But at this time, it's starting to make me feel sad and lonely, because we realise that we're going to have to leave children or grandchildren behind, or others behind, or the town behind, literally. But some might have to come with us, but some are actually in relationships. And the people that are in relationships, I think that someone's still realising that in order to move to be to this dream home, or to physically move to be with a twin flame or something like that, also that they're going to have to also leave places behind. And I think that this is coming through as like a retirement fund and a retirement home that someone might be looking into as well, for an elderlier person that they work for or that they live with. Or you are looking into like a retirement, not home, but to like just sell everything up and just physically move out the way completely. And there is realization that people will have to be, that not everybody can come with you, okay, or them. Let's see. Show me earth signs. Show me earth signs. Okay, wow. So there you go, Virgo again. So there's a lot of retirement home. This could be a Virgo that's looking into a retirement home, or to retire, But this is someone that's really trying to put things to, like, this can be a mild depression for some. To rest, needs rest, or under arrest. 4, 5, 6. This might have had to do with someone that got released from prison or went into prison. Okay, it can be either for a lot of you. And because of this court appearance, this is making someone feel very lonely without their partner that could have gone to prison or physically left. Okay, and this could be that mild depressive that, because I picked up antidepressant. Okay, this is an antidepressant for someone. An auntie. I'm also picking up auntie, my auntie, or you've become an auntie. There's both. Someone is an auntie, and then there's someone also watching in a family that is an auntie. So someone is a grandma, but someone is also an auntie. And that would be obviously the children of the mother that is a nan, of their children, right? Am I right? Sorry. Let's see. So I have no idea where these messages come from. They don't really come from the cards. They help me channel. But they give me a descriptive storyline to channel messages for you guys. So I will continue to say, please keep in mind that they are physical channeled messages through cards that can help me see. I keep hearing can help me see. Wow, someone is looking into having glasses to help me see. Someone needs to see someone or see something first. It's kind of like, I need to see your effort first. In order for me to accept into this situation, I need to see that effort. I don't need people to tell me. Sorry, I'm getting onto a conflict energy now. That some might be saying, I don't need you to show me everything. Well, no, I don't need you to tell me everything. I just need you to show and prove to yourself here, to prove things for yourself, that you can do things for yourself and that you don't have to rely on anybody, that you can find your own feet and that you can find things for yourself and that you can look forward to the future, but you need to come out of this energy here. Okay, and I think some people in your energy might be argumentative, definitely against a Virgo energy. That could be saying those specific words that, you know, you can, or it could be the Virgo that's saying it, you see, that you can find your own feet, that you know, I'm loyal to you and I'm there, but you can find your own feet. Because this is really seeking seclusion, you know, because it's trying to find something. The energy of Virgo is always trying to find something, but it can be an energy of like, oh, have you found it yet? And they're like, no, I'm still trying to find my way. I'm still trying to find something. Someone's still trying to find you, earth signs. or you're still trying to find something that's already found you. You know, that's why the Jim Morrison thing was searching for death on the end of a candle. We're reaching for something that's already found us. You know, I used to love that bit of poetry. And someone likes poetry as well. But you're searching for something that's already found you, yourself. You know, so you found yourself, right, Virgo energy. You can always find yourself quite well. So someone finds themselves. Let's see. Earth signs, show me earth signs. Show me now. Show me now. What's going on for the rest? For the rest. For the rest. Putting something to rest. Putting somebody to rest, maybe also. Hopefully this is not a child as well for a lot of you that is being put to rest or something, because I did hear rest. I keep hearing also under arrest. Under arrest. Some of you do have conflicts of design with children that could be acting out, that's leading someone into seclusion. Or it's the same feeling that a lot of you are watching, and this is the child, because this also, like I said, would also be the child as well. And it could be cross-matched between someone that has Virgo, that is a mother that has a child that has Virgo in their chart as well. See, there's two lots of Earth. So for someone has Virgo in their chart at the same time that their son or daughter also has Virgo in their chart as well. That's why I'm getting confused with the energy. Okay, because this would be a newborn child as well. Like I said, someone was a grandma or an auntie as well of a newborn child. So it looks like if they haven't been born, they will be. I also heard stillborn. Whoa, sorry. Because this is still, that's why I picked up that channeling message through still. Like it just feels still. Okay, still. And the Lionel Richie, still. And then still. This is not going. So, sorry, through that messages they're saying that someone is suffering through a stillborn. Continue on the reading, please, for Earth signs through the rest of January. Okay, Three of Pentacles. Yeah, see, children, between a rock and a hard place of three. Some children have left literally to go and study, or they've left to be in a relationship with also a Pisces. This would be maybe a Pisces that can have it like an earth sign descending, so Taurus maybe, okay, or Virgo, Capricorn. But three, there would definitely be like a Piscean energy around. There's two children here. Someone has two kids. This, you see, for some of you, this is like this can be like a church here, a church, because I'm definitely picking up some religious factors, or religion, some kind of like deep-seated religion, or spirit. I mean, if I'm really not picking up spiritual. I mean, I am, and people would be spiritual if they're watching a tarot card reading. But I'm really picking this up as like church, to go into like a wake maybe, okay? For some of you, if that is, but there feels like an energy of compromise through three. To compromise, because it feels like there are two children in some kind of situation that's drawing this three to my attention. That someone's requiring a lot of attention. And it's a drama triangle. The three is still a drama triangle, because it's scapegoat, victim, aggressor, and someone can become aggressive and then feel like that they're losing, and then winning and losing, and then their aggression and their mood goes between like moods of three here, moods of three, and it's between families that they're taking energy from to find their way through their energy. And like I said, it's all being put on someone's back to be the responsible one, to stand up, say, well, I'm going to have to do this then, and I'm going to have to lead the way. And then it also makes someone at times feel like I'm lost without your support. That's what it is, support. Some of you are a support worker and you physically do it as a support worker, or your partner does. Supporting the community and actually support children or work for children or something as well, because this person works. Okay, they stand up as well to work, and that there's a lot of hard work because there's a lot of manual labour through 3 as well. What I'm picking up, a lot of manual labour, but this one of these people here might just stand around looking for leadership and guidance from the person that's the person that stands up through the other right away. Okay, natural. So it feels like a lot of natural, supernatural. I'm also picking up supernatural, but do you see the 3 stands up in order to teach and guide someone, and there is here someone that's very much trying to provide and teach young children as well, right? But there's also someone that does that as a work career, that they do that and they work with kids here. They work well with children, okay? To pull them all together to a team, to get everybody to reconcile, to be together. Like, we want to be together, right? But we want to be together. And there is someone that is feeling like, well, we are together. But it's like, well, we're not eventually when we move, so we need to be together now. There's someone that, like, can't seem to break away from this 3. They can't seem to break out of, like, I'm just picking up, like, snap out of it, like, kind of thing. But I think someone likes the attention that their mum gives them, and their mum, for some, because both of these cards are directing at 3 here. Someone's trying to direct their own company as well. Direct it, or they do direct it, and they're very direct. They're very direct. But I'm also picking up direct. Like, I want to be a director. I want to be an assistant manager, or I am. And I'm directing my own company. If you, that's what's coming up, or you are, but these are clients that you could have coming up. And you direct, because I keep picking up someone wants to direct their own company, or direct things, or a decorator. I'm also picking up a decorator. Someone's trying to decorate the home as well, or they're decorating physical transport of some sort, because this would be fast. Like, something that was slow to now make it fast again, like directing transportation of things that are slow to rebuild things to make them fast again. But that would be some kind of like travel company, or travel agent. I'm also picking up an agent as well, like an agent. Someone's also like, no, I don't think anyone's worried about their age, but I just heard aging cream. This feels like a secret agent as well. Like a secret agent. I need to find out here what's going on with this 3. I've got to find out what's going on here. And it is making someone also feel very depressed by trying to find out what this 3 is, because it's this part of the drama triangle, you see. I need to find out what this 3 is because I'm in it and I can't help it, and that's my energy. So I need to find out what that's going on and here. Okay, and you get locked into that cycle of drama. It's called a Steve Cartman drama triangle. Okay, it's fact as well as everything. Scapegoat, victim, aggressor. Scapegoat, victim, aggressor. Scapegoat, victim, aggressor. And you all play a role. You all play a role from 1, 2, and 3. Learning, teaching, studying, everything. You learn by people's energy, and it's all there. And it's all directed between here. Directing. The reason why I studied that, because I was very much in one of those triangle situations for 7 years. That led me to having 50 or more awakenings. So I know exactly how frustrating that is when you're trying to find out things, because someone's really trying to find out something and find stuff that's going on with your past life. Okay, that's going on with that. That's also like this thing that I picked up, this ayahuasca, whatever it is, reset. I don't agree with it, because you will open your mind to degrees that you will attract in moths to a flame. You see, people think, or they want to be spiritual so badly, but trust me, you attract in a lot of karmic lessons because you notice them. The more spiritual and awake you get, the more difficult it can get. Your lessons can become harder. You will become harder, okay? You will become, obviously, ascendant master, well, not an ascendant master, but you will ascend to a degree that you will attract in so many lessons towards you, because you will be extremely empathic and you will see a lot. Okay, when people go to these ayahuasca things or whatever they are, you're going to like really open your mind to a degree that you might not like. Okay, so that is something there. But that's just my belief. That doesn't have to be everybody's, But reset, you can't just flick a script and just reset yourself. You reset yourself by experiencing your karma and taking it on of something that you're going to witness, whether you like it or not. And you can do that by yourselves by discovering your life. And if you give up your life by a belief of thinking that meditation music or something is just going to open your mind and reset your brain, you're very much mistaken. Your brain is definitely a part of your body, unless you want to chop your head off. And I don't think people really want to do that. I'm also picking up a guillotine for some reason, or guilty, or someone feels guilty. Guilty. Let's see. Continue on. Continue on, one more card. Yeah, it was the King of Cups. So there's a lot of deep emotions for your people, okay, but there's a lot of control as well, I must admit. The King of Cups is also someone that's very influential to stand up and say their piece. But there's a lot of, there seems to be a lot of strongness of attachment of love, like someone's addicted to love. Addicted to love, or they're listening to Addicted to Love. I'm addicted to love. Someone has an addiction as well, like an addiction, a sex addiction as well. This can be a sex addiction. Doesn't have to be anything bad, right? But this can be like an addiction, because it's addicted to your love and it's addicted to your energy. This energy here can sometimes come across as an energy thief that they're taking from the love factor to find out what that really feels like. For some of you, it's a child that's in love with a water sign. The child will likely be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, that we went through here. And they could be in love with a water sign. Okay, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, for some of you. And for some of you, that could well be this person that's either the child or the parent that has the same placements. Fire, air, and Virgo. Because it's around this 3, you see, that's what draws my attention to that energy. That someone would be like either Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus with Gemini, Libra, Aquarius in their chart at the same time as fire. Maybe water, but this would be a Virgo that has Aquarius moon, more than likely, or Aquarius rising. With fire, Leo. And then one of the mothers may be a mum that is a Virgo that has Libra moon. A Libra moon was rising or Venus, but I'm picking up more like moon. Could be Venus for some. Virgo with Libra in Venus. Okay, so they are your channeled messages. We've gone, we'll draw one more card. So my girlfriend tells me off. I'm not even supposed to be working. I said, I bet you don't even take the day off. Like, but she's gone to work, bless her, Sunday, and gone to work until like 7 o'clock tonight. Well, 4 o'clock, sorry. But yeah, so. But anyway, so I don't know about my life. But yeah, she says, oh, that really annoys me when you don't do that last card to make it. Let's see. One more card, please, for Earth signs. Give me one more card, please, for Earth signs. See what we can channel through for you guys. Some people that just watch, you know, like I said, you do have to keep an open mind with these readings, because I do channel messages that I'm not a reader that just goes off the card. I get the feeling and then I'd start to channel. That's why I talk a lot. But you see, 3 and 2, 3, 4, 5. There's a lot going on with family. Taurus energy is more than likely involved somewhere, like I said at the beginning. Someone has also got Libra definitely in their chart that's playing a part. Okay, there are differences of opinion between children and things that could well still be going on. There is a lot of love for relationships, but I feel like someone's really juggling their work and their life and their family, and they're having to go through the whole shebang of 5, and that's why the 2's there. Because it feels like you've got your love life going on, but you've also got work. Some of you have got this feeling of depression, and it's causing a lot of conflict in the mind, where it's kind of like up and down moods. You know, your mood swings might be down and then up and then down and up, and it's just difficult to try and gauge on your own energy to find your feet, you know, and to find your footing of where things are. I think that your family help you out a lot, or focusing on your children and focusing on your career and things. But generally, I think that you've got obviously a lot, you know. But if we try to take this, we take this down to a general energy. I don't feel anything real bad through what happened. I just feel that there is an energy of someone that can suffer through mild depression, and it's a mood swing of up and down and up and down and up and down and up and down. And I think that it confused someone, and it could have caused a small rift in a breakup. But I don't think it was a breakup. I think you were still together, but there was a period of like just slight separation, okay, of not being around the person all the time, unless you physically live at a complete distance from them, and that could be what's separating a lot of you, because there's a long way to go, okay. But because that can also be this, there's a long way to go for us to travel, because someone's got future travel plans, okay, not now, they're making them, but future, okay. That's there too. And I think that is still driving a wedge between realising about having to leave things behind, or a child that's just been born, and it's like, well, I've just got a newborn child, and, you know, how are we going to be able to move to wherever and just leave everybody, so what are we going to do? Okay, so that's there. That is still continuing on, and that's what's causing this. Well, what do we do then? Where do we go? What do we do? Because we're going to have to break out of this 3, so we're going to have to break away at some point. But it's, yeah, I mean, some of you are waiting for love, and you've got opportunities here, but some people are analysing it too much and thinking too much about, you know, putting themselves into a third-party relationship again, maybe, and that it's really bugging someone, because there's probably 2 options, and someone's kind of like, well, I can either go back into a third-party relationship, or I can find myself someone that's really stable. But this person seems more exciting to me, because that's someone. Listen, I just want a quick shebang, and that's it, you know. Chevy Chase. You might be going to London. You might be doing the National Lampoon's Vacation. Right. Oh, look, kids, there's Big Ben. Right. I just can't get off this spaghetti junction. Right, I just can't get out of this street. So we'll leave it at that note. We'll leave it at a high note. Science, that is your general karmic reading that seems to be around you guys at the moment. Thanks very much. Please give it a like, share, comment. There is no Patron for this one. It's just generalised over Earth signs. Okay, but please give it a like. Really does appreciate it. Share, subscribe, comment, all that kind of stuff. Make sure you hit the bell. If things are going ballistic with the camera, I do apologise, but I did drop it the other day, and I don't think it's that. I just think it's the light. It just seems to flicker. Also, there was something else as well. I've got no idea. I've completely forgot. I think we'll leave it at that, guys. And I will hopefully catch you again soon. Thanks, Earth Science.